Inazuma 11 GO! Light!
And with a yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster. Welcome truly to the post-game of Inazuma 11 GO Light. I am here kicking things off with the multiplayer first of all, and that means I'm joined by my graphic designer for this series and Chronostones as well. Say hello everybody.
Hello everybody, it's Tom Spoors / Ace here.
Good to see, and what this man has done for me, as described in part 54 of the Let's Play, is build me a brand new team, which I'm going to use to take him on in multiplayer and also storm through the rest of the post-game with. So already you can see on your screen we've got Nord Snow, the star striker of Alpine at the front. He is one of my favourite characters in the game, and I'm so glad that I'll get to use him for some post-game matches. And I'm joined by Victor and Gabby and seemingly no one else. But other than that, the rest of this team is going to be fairly original. And apart from Njord, I don't have a clue who's going to be on this. But I'm about to find out. How are we going to do this, friend? Are you going to conceal this from me?
Yes, so, viewers at home, hello, I have brought a black bag with me, has a little gadget on it. I literally just picked it up. That's all we're going to do. Obviously, you can't see this because it'll be
just
on the layout.
take control of the 3DS for a while, I suppose.
So, I'm going to cover up the bottom screen.
How are we going to get the players open then? Alright, I see.
You're just going to have to find the arrow keys. I'm sure you'll manage.
Wonderful. So as we can see, we've got Nord Snow with his fighting spirit Chion. Fantastic. He's even got Land of Ice. Tortoise North. I can immediately see Black Ash as his shooting move. Just casually one of the strongest shooting moves in the game, and Dark Energy Star on there as well. A clever and stalwart midfielder who can be swayed by nothing, and he's even got Maestro. Is he just a random then?
Yeah, he's a scout. He's one of my favourite players, and he's great. So what you're doing is, what you'll realise is that you're going through the team that way. So you're going through all of the other reserves.
Soul Daystar was a reserve?
You're going down. You go down.
Okay, so we've got Trev here. Oh, because trivia. I'm very much a fan of trivia. I do run the Robot Wars wiki. He often gets the facts wrong though, but at least he's got Eternal Blizzard, Flying Fish, and Triangle ZZ. So Soul Daystar, is he a reserve? I mean, I could use him how I want anyway.
He's on the team. He's on the team.
Okay, with no special moves given to him yet, but he doesn't really need him, to be fair. Cronus we've got from Mount Olympus. I'm glad we're getting a bit more screen time. Didn't you have trouble recruiting people from Dragon Link and Mount Olympus though?
I'll explain the Dragon Link story in a bit. But yeah, this guy was actually wasn't too hard to get. But if you look at his kickstart, you'll see that I spent a lot of time on this one.
Oh right. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be missing any shots then, is he? Who is that? And his nickname's just John. That's it. And he's got Lancelot again. Supernatural Strike is on there. How did you... That's just in his normal level up moveset.
Yeah, he just learns that regularly.
Gosh. And we've got the... I don't like this guy at all.
He's the reserve goalkeeper. As you'll see, he's the reserve goalkeeper.
Well, that's good, because we don't, even though we're on Almighty Faith's Avenue right now, I don't want to support that team. Bridge to Nowhere is one of his saving moves, though. I'd like to see that. Bobsled, yep.
So these next couple players, these are the reserves. So Victor's also a reserve.
Oh, of course he is.
And one of the others who was in the opening 5 is also a reserve. So this player and the next one after this are reserves. So
right. Well, more from Alpine is always good. No, I'm not using him. I'm not using Infinity Beyond. He's awful. He's so mean.
Look at that 96 kickstart. He's
great. I'm not using Infinity Beyond. He hasn't learned his lesson. And have I missed anyone here? Well, I must have missed plenty, but... Ah, yes. So, Victor and Gabby. Motivation, he's been there since the start of the game, no doubt. You put him in the main squad.
Yeah, he's a reserve as well.
Aitor has managed to survive I didn't know Sideswipe was a mega move. Oh, there you go. Very good stuff.
This is your goalkeeper.
Alright, so Rip JP and Rip Sam. He does have Atlas though, so it'll be just like using the same guy. God Hand V's on there as well with All-Star. He should be pretty good. He's from Universal, right?
Yeah.
Sick. Way! We've got it in there for the viewers. This is what you wanted, Shadow AK. We've got Draken Yale on the team finally. And he will be accompanying us for the rest of the series. Good stuff. Snap Breakwater. That's got to be a random recruit then, right?
Yeah, this was a player I used when I was playing through this copy of the game. This is a player I used from the very beginning.
I see.
The entire playthrough.
He's a keen photographer.
And as you can see, he's a forward, but I find he's so much better in like defense. So I put him in as like the defensive midfielder.
Yeah, I can see that block stats a lot higher. And that's the team, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I can take this cloth off the bottom screen now and have a look at my formation. We'll very shortly move into a multiplayer match in that case and put these guys to the test. Poor Victor, and you've even made Jude Sharp the captain. We could even have Samford. Is there any reason in particular you think Jude would be best for this?
Not particularly. I just quite like Jude, to be fair.
Because I really like Coach Travis. But yeah, he has. We'll roll with Sharp for now, seeing as you've suggested it. A Soul Daystar is on the up as a result. Sharp actually nerfs most of these players, it would seem. Based on the icon.
Then yeah, change. You can go for Travis then.
He doesn't help too much either. Coach Evans is kind of balanced. The Sanford doesn't help at all. We'll go with Coach Travis then. Alright, let's get the game saved and move into multiplayer in that case. So, the whole reason that Ace has created this team for me with more interesting players than the defaults is to raise my team level up to around 60 or 70 for the... I'll just have to quit out of the game entirely so you get a little look at my 3DS menu for a moment. Oh, we're going to go on to the next Let's Play. Not quite yet. But yeah, so the post-game bosses in this team, such as Eternal Light, are very high-leveled. So Ace just wanted to make sure I had a competent team ready enough to take them on. And I certainly do now, I think. I'm going to forget who's got what to do everything.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I really wanted, as you'll notice, the team's a lot of like forwards playing midfield. Generally just because forwards are far more interesting generally than a lot of the midfielders you can get in the game. So one of the things that one of the plays I tried to get is called Ocho Lightning.
I don't think you've actually built the team here, mate.
On Connect.
Tells me I need 11 players on the pitch.
You can go back and just put the team in Connect. I would have just forgotten to do that.
Is that in Connect settings? Team management.
Yeah, so you'll have to just organise and just get those players on. They're all just in the starting of 16. So
yeah, but my reserves were missing. Give us a sec, lads. You've got Mark Evans on here, and he's not even in the squad. Oh, you've kicked off Adekebe! Right, he's coming back on instead of Infinity Beyond. We're not having Infinity Beyond. That can shove off. Anyway, we'll be back in a moment once we've finished building this team. Okay, the team has been put back together. This time for real, we will have a match. Team B has been organised by Ace, and we just needed to join the room and then we'll get started. So for this particular match, we have decided to implement a restriction in the interest of fun, and that's simply to not use fighting spirits in any capacity, which I think is fair. I've got plenty of them, and he has very few, from my understanding.
A single player with fighting spirits, and you'll understand why I'm perfectly fine with him not using them.
Exactly. But let's have a look at these arenas. There's still two that we can't go to, of course, because they've not been revealed yet. We might as well go back to Prodigy Grammar. It's quite a nice ground, I feel. We are definitely around the same level. Spoon's army. He's a big fan of Weatherspoon's meal deals.
I'm one level ahead, so they'll be
Oh, that's going to make things difficult for me. I have not seen Ace's team, but I'm about to find out. It is captained by Willie Glass. Muddy up and down. Oh, Dinosaur Roar. I've not even heard of that move before. Damon Valley. Why is your team better than mine? No, I mean, at least I've got Njord Snow. That's what I wanted more than most. But Archer Hawkins. Great to see Celia Hills as a youth once again. General Game. He sounds like a Discord server. I've been playing against this Sylvester Tongue guy in quite a lot of competition route matches while I was trying to get the silver and gold keys.
So one thing you'll notice about this team is that every single of the main members, so the non-reserves, have 2 skills. As I figured out that I could do when I just looked through the vast amount of skill manuals I had.
I'm not sure if that's going to make things easier or harder for me, but probably harder. We'll have to find out. So just as we hop into the match, I just want to clarify that if the audio in this video sounds different to normal, that's because we're recording in a public environment. I have come to Ace's hometown to collect this game from him and then record the multiplayer that we're bringing to you now. I always forget that multiplayer is so laggy, and whenever you do something, it's not quite as instant as you would hope.
It really isn't. It's actually quite inconvenient.
Yeah, there's just that moment of stutter when you encounter someone. I might as well use Warp Step. It is a mega move. Well, so is Sideswipe in fairness, but just coming out on top. I'm going to have to use that move a lot to level it up a bit more. Oh, what? He wasn't involved in the duel? Good job, Frosticles. Good enough. So, you mentioned before that you were having a little bit of trouble with Dragon Link.
Yeah.
I was about to say I'll take this shot and then you can go through that, but no, if you're going to resort to special tactics, you can have it. I'll use mine at the right time. First time seeing offside trap in the Let's Play.
Alright, so I'll explain the Dragon Link thing. So basically, I was trying to get this player called Ocho Lightning, who's this really cool forward who I quite like a lot.
And is he from Dragon Link or is he unrelated?
So he's a scout player, but in order to get him, you have to get the Dragon Link gloves, I think. And I've been bested by the offside myself. And so that was quite irritating. So I was like, okay, I'm sure this won't take long. 14 attempts later, I still hadn't got the gloves. So unfortunately, you don't have Ocho Lightning on your team.
You know what, I think I'll manage, because I've put Adekebe back where he belongs. You're not taking him from me. I don't know who my players are with long shots. This guy has one, but he's almost ready to take a normal shot anyway. If he could get a little bit closer. He looks like the main character from Disney Pixar's Up, doesn't he?
He actually, yeah, oh my god.
That has to be why you picked him. Surely you've not just noticed that.
I thought he looked like something.
Well, it's absolutely the main character from Disney Pixar's Up. We know that for sure now.
I just picked him because he was quite funny looking.
Just an old man in the middle of a kid's football game. I'm gonna have to guess that Willie is the weak link of the team here. He had Warp Step, and I beat it.
You'd be surprised how good Ater is.
That's Aitor Cazador to you. Right, we're gonna go with a Thunderbolt, so there's no special tactics that we didn't already have. So that means Thunderbolt is the best, so of course we're gonna be using that.
That's irritating. Come on.
Oh, straight away. Go on, Ball Lightning. Such a shame Archer Hawkins can't have Sideswipe. Not Sideswipe, Vac Attack.
Yeah.
His actual signature move. Like, when I was playing an extra competition route match against Zeus, just for the fun of it, in my own time, just seeing them without Heaven's Time and God knows, it's... Nah, that's not meant to be.
It's weird how they do some of the movesets for this game. Oh lord.
Get as close as possible.
How are we gonna...
So Cronus does have a long shot that I could use in the future. Of course, Fire Tornado Double Drive. If he's gonna have it, then I might as well. Can't afford another one, though. Oh, Fire against Ice. It's super effective, as they say.
And it goes in.
Tail 2.0 taking the lead, but I'm not going to rest on my laurels because that is one heck of a goal celebration you've got there, sir.
You've just gotten ahead, so...
Yeah, you know, I'm really glad that you've put Cronus on the team because poor old Mount Olympus got half a battle in the Let's Play, and even then, they posed no challenge because Dragon Link had to be whoops, I accidentally out of habit pressed
get
Spirit
off that,
Summoning,
get off
but
that.
I'm going to close that because that's not fair.
This shot is taking 82 TP.
Snowstorm Leopard's that strong? Or do you have some kind of
When you're using a skill that increases your TP
consumption? Yeah. Well, we want to see God Hand V because first I'm actually seeing it in normal play instead of just a cutscene. Look, guys, I finally learned how to do this. It only took me the entire Let's Play. Does this guy have a long shot? Yes, he does. I just had to chance it. I knew that Trev Ear had a long shot, but I couldn't tell if it was actually him that I just passed to.
There we go. Okay. Alright. Will this stop it?
That's pretty similar to Vac Attack.
Yeah, but when Vac Attack is literally... Is it in the game? I know it's in Chrono Stones, I don't remember.
Yeah,
if
it's not in this one.
That is annoying.
Alright, I think I need to make some substitutions here. Trevia has made his contributions. Now we need another long shooter in a similar position. That's got to be my man Adikibe, of course. And Aitor has done a fair bit as well. So we will swap him out for Bobsled. So that was 14 times you said that you took on Dragon Link and didn't get the drop that you wanted.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, if you went and looked in Mr. Veteran's competition route, yeah, you'd see it was about 14 times. It was really irritating.
That is exactly the problem with Inazuma 11 GO. I love every Inazuma 11 game, but PAL packing in this game is just too terrible. Even when I've gone deep into the extra competition routes in my own time for this project to grind up my own team, I still haven't been doing any PAL packing because it's just so reliant on random drops that just, if you don't get them, then you've got to do an entire half-an-hour match again just for the chance of a 5% drop. I just really don't like it, and the Treasure Hunter skill doesn't help a great deal at all. Oh god! Yeah, I'm gonna have to use the same move again, I think, because Dinosaur Roar. Never even seen this before. Like, who has this move normally?
I don't even know. I think it's there's some like, I don't remember who is actually like in the image for this.
Because Inazuma 11 GO has quite a shortage of special moves compared to Inazuma 11 3 and the likes. There's not that many moves in this game, but I'm apparently still finding some. You might be able to get a goal on me here.
Depends. I know that he's definitely no pushover, Ringo, so...
That was me mashing the T button just in case I had an offside trap. But unfortunately, I'm spent in that regard.
Can Muddy get the shot? Come on.
Oh, hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go save! And
Yeah,
that's
the
going to
stab
blast it all the way over
advantage.
here, straight into a flying fish. Perfect combo.
Completely intentional. I think my main issue with PAL packing in this game is probably just like how much it feels like you're just kind of going through the wiki and you just just trying to find, oh, where is this guy? How do I get this
And then you've got to
item?
translate them from Japanese back into English as well.
Yeah. It just feels like I'm not really playing a game, I'm more just playing, like, I'm just like more literally playing a wiki page in actual Inazuma form.
And as the administrator of the Robot Wars wiki, I certainly know the feeling of dedicating a lot of time to a wiki. Oh boy, we're getting away from there. I think I'm just gonna go for a 1-0 lead at this point. Oh, Draken Yale coming out to save me.
Just too slow.
Floridash, yeah, that wasn't gonna stop it. Woo! I think I am gonna have to go for this 1-0. I mean, that shows it's a close contest, which is a good thing. But I figured I'd get to show at least a couple more shooting moves along the way.
Can I get this?
Hey presto, consuming 48 TP. You've clearly put a skill on this guy as well.
Yeah, big moves. It means you can like your moves are stronger, but they cost more TP, which in Chrono Stones is fantastic, considering moves generally don't use up any TP.
But here you decided to somewhat disadvantage me with it. We're stalling for time here. Come on, Celia, I'm kind of... Celia's got warp step! Just looks a tad out of place. Is she gonna have a shooting move at all, though? Come on, Draken Yale! Ah! He's done it again! Right.
Just been caught out. I think that's probably you, one.
I just have a certain man to move back to my area, just to make absolute sure. Please don't tell me you gave him big moves. Whoa, no! I didn't even pull it off in time.
No.
I wanted one more flying fish. I may not have the time now. Willie just Omayo Moshinderuing over to my side. That's it. Whether I score here or not, I've managed to run out the time. That is a 1-0 win for Team TaleOfTheToaster, unless you have some kind of counter-attacking move along the way.
I don't think so. Can I stop this shot?
Cronus the hero, after getting a half a match in the main Let's Play, he's the only person getting a goal in this match at all. Unless, I doubt it. Anchors Away is still my favourite goalkeeping move in the game, but boy have I seen it a lot now. Oh, I love what it looks like when it succeeds.
It looks great.
Well, I was cheering for you to stop the ball with that. I just wanted to see a successful Anchors Away. But, booyah! That's a big win for TaleOfTheToaster and his brand new team, which you made, so it's kind of your victory anyway. But that's going to be it for the main multiplayer video, at least. We do have other plans, though, because certainly after saving the game...
This isn't the only team I made, Toaster.
I know, I'm scared. If I could only beat that one 1-0, how am I going to do against your backup team in the next episode when we head into Street Pass Challenge? But in the end, in the meantime, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this new team? And who should I be using? Who are my flying fishes belonging to? See you in the next one.